just wanted to hit you with a little bit of a warm-up / mat flow that you can do at home. I know you're missing classes as much as we are, so I wanted to give you a little bit of normalcy, some things that you're familiar seeing in class. So let's go ahead and get started by taking our feet parallel hip width apart. Soft bend in the knees. We'll bend and take a big inhale and lengthen through the spine. Drop the shoulders and exhale. Let's go ahead and grab our left wrist with our right hand. We're going to pull up and over, getting that nice lateral flexion. Keep the head in between the biceps. Big inhale back to center. Switch your grip. Exhale up and over to the left. Big inhale back to center. We're going to open the hands, bend the elbows, shine the chest through, mini back bend, keeping that belly button in. And then inhale, send the arms back up. On our exhale, we're going to round down one vertebra at a time, as if we're rounding out over a large barrel, relaxing the crown of your head heavy to the ground, nodding the head yes, shaking the head no, keeping that bend of the knees, weight towards the toes. Gently take that right ear over towards your right shoulder. Let it roll through center, left ear to left shoulder. We'll come back center. We'll take a deep bend to the knees. We're going to shift the weight back and slowly roll up. Squeezing glutes, pushing hips forward, one vertebra at a time till we reach the top. Give me 2 or 3 nice big shoulder rolls. Let's do it again. Big inhale, in, lengthen out the spine. On the exhale, curl the pelvis back, roll it on down. And then we're going to reach our hands towards the ground. You can take a bend to the knees here. We're going to start to walk our hands out to find our nice plank-like position. Pause, squeeze the glutes, and then on your exhale, push back to a downward facing dog. Then you're going to walk your hands back. If you can, keep the feet or the legs straight. Bend through the knees, slowly roll it on up. Nod your chin to your chest, scoop the belly button in and slowly roll it down. Reaching for that mat, trying to keep the legs straight. You can take a bend if you need to walk yourself back out to that plank or push-up-like position. We're going into our Pilates push-ups, and then push back into that downward dog, pressing through the hands nice and even, finding yourself into that fold over position, bending the knees, scooping through the pelvis and rolling up. Let's do that one more time, and then we'll stay down there. Nod the chin to the chest, scoop the belly button in, roll it all the way down. Walk yourself out. We're going to pause here at a downward facing dog. Send your head between your biceps, your tail to the ceiling, and reach your heels towards the ground. We're going to walk the dog here. Bend your left knee, try and get the right heel towards the ground, and switch, switch, switch. Think about the prancing we do on the foot bar here. You'll get that nice tendon-like stretch, calf stretch here, pressing evenly through all 10 fingers. And then we're going to lift both heels high. We're going to look through our hands, and we're going to set our knees down, meeting in our 4-point kneeling position. From here, we're just going to roll through some cat-cow. So you're going to tuck the pelvis on an inhale, drop your head, and then exhale, reverse the spine, send the crown of the head to the ceiling, the tail to the ceiling, push the belly button down. Then the exhale, roll through. And inhale, reach just one breath per movement. You can inhale or exhale in either range of motion. Just make sure you keep it consistent. And then we'll find our flat back tabletop position. We're going to gently send our right leg back straight and try and find some stability through the hips. Now from here, we're going to try and just lift and lower that back leg. Lift and lower without sending the weight over into the left. Try and keep that pelvis nice and square. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, set that leg down. Now we're going to try and extend out that left arm. So my right leg can stay planted here as I pulse up, up, up. If you want an added challenge, lift that back leg, find your bird dog position, and we'll pulse both for 10, 9, 8, pull that belly button in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can we hold it? Can we reach our fingers away from our feet and just reach, reach, reach for 3, 2, 1. Set the hand down, set the leg down. Meet back into your child's pose. Get a little bit of a stretch. And then on your exhale, find that flat back position once more. And we'll do it on the other side. Extend that left leg straight back. Try and find your shoulders over your hands. Pull the belly button in, and we're just going to lift and lower that back leg, preventing all of our weight from dumping over to the right. You want to keep the pelvis nice and square. That's going to give you nice work in those left obliques. On this next one, we're going to just extend that right arm. You can keep the back leg down if you want. If you want a challenge, lift it up. Left arm Our right arm, left leg, pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just reach the toes as far away from the fingers as you can and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it back down. We'll stretch it on back. And then on the exhale, we're going to come back up to our 4-point kneeling. We're going to send those knees back just a little bit. We're going to drop the hips so we have one nice solid line through that spine. Draw the shoulder blades back, scoop the belly button in. We're going to inhale, lower down. Exhale, press away. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, press away. Let's just do 8. So we've got 6, 5, 4. Take it nice and slow, your own pace. 3, 2. Last one. We're going to press up and we're going to press back. One more time to that child's pose, but we're going to open the knees out wide and send the hips back, dropping through the crown of the head and relaxing. And on your exhale, we're going to find that 4-point kneeling yet again. We're going to make sure our hands are still underneath our shoulders. The shoulders are drawing down and back. All I'm going to do is simply lift my foot, my right leg at a 90-degree angle. And all I'm going to do is imagine I'm trying to stomp my heel on the ceiling. Big exhale to lift. I'm just squeezing from that right glute. We're not getting a huge range of motion here. We're just trying to lift and lower, lift and lower. On this next one, lift and hold. Can you extend the leg and curl? Extend the leg and curl. Really think about using that right hamstring to curl that foot back in for 3, 2, and 1. Knee comes down. Try and keep that pelvis stable as you lift that left. And we're going to do the same. I'm going to stomp and pull down. So I'm going to flex my foot, and I'm thinking about hitting that same ceiling tile every time as if there's paint on my foot. And I'm just going to make the same mark for 3, 2. Last one, I'm going to hold. I'm going to extend that leg and use the hamstring to curl. Extend the leg and use the hamstring to curl. Get that spine nice and straight for 2 and 1. Bring it on down. We're going to switch it to our fire hydrants now. So I'm going to make sure that spine is nice and straight. I'm going to lift my right knee and I'm just going to hover it off the mat. I'm going to exhale up and over to the side. I'm trying to prevent caving into that left, right? I'm just lifting and lowering, keeping it at a 90-degree angle. Let's go 4, 3, pushing harder through that left hand. 2. Last one, we're going to hold and we're going to pulse. Pulse that knee up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and switch. So we're going to make sure that left knee hovers first, shoulders down and back, belly button in. I'm just going to start my fire hydrant lifting and lowering without dumping into that right side. So I really need to press hard down into my left hand and my right hand. Make sure I'm nice and stable. We're going to hold and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, set it back. We've been on our wrist for some time, so we're going to come down to a forearm plank. We want the entire forearm pressing down into the mat, and the elbow is right underneath the shoulders. So I'm going to bring my hands down, making a number 11, and then I'm going to send my feet back into a full plank here. From here, I'm going to dart my body, send my head in line with my spine, scoop the belly button in, nice flat back. Imagine like you're pressing through your entire forearms. You're trying to open up through the mat. We're just going to hold it here, really tucking belly button in, closing through the rib cage, sending the heels far away from your head. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come down. Now, if that's challenging for you, you're going to stay down on your knees. If you want to keep moving into our moving planks, we're going to stay here. Elbows are down. Legs come up. All we're going to do is drop our right knee to the mat, lift it top. Drop the left knee to the mat, lift it light and light. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep that moving, nice and slow. Imagine there's a hot cup of coffee on your back. You don't want to let that coffee rock off to the other side as that knee dips for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come down. Send yourself back into your child's pose. Just relaxing through the shoulders. We have one more variation of our moving plank. So we're going to keep those elbows down right underneath our shoulders. We're going to open through the shoulder blades and send our legs back. All I'm going to do is rotate my hips towards the ground. Come back to center. Rotate to the left, back to center. Don't let the head go with you. You're keeping the head nice and straight. We're just rotating the lower portion of our body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's go 6, 5, 2, and 1. Bring those knees down. Give yourself a nice little break. Just gonna slide the mat a little bit here so we can see what's coming next. Bridging. We do bridging in every class, making sure we can open up through that front body and strengthen that back body. So bring those heels right underneath your knees. Lay the head back and pull the shoulder blades back. Hands are gonna come down flat. A couple things I wanna pay attention to here is I wanna close through that rib cage and tuck the belly button in. We're gonna start with an articulated bridge. So I'm gonna tuck the pelvis back, scoop and roll up, paying careful attention to push forward and not back into my upper body. And then at the top, I'm gonna inhale, and then exhale, melt down the ribs, the mid back, the low back, and then let the tail rock out heavy. Scoop and roll right back up. Big inhale at the top, exhale, roll it all the way down. Inhale, and then forceful exhale here. So now if you're having any discomfort with the lower back, move yourself into an imprinted spine. So nice flat back, rib cage still closed, belly button in, but you're just gonna hinge straight up and bring it straight down. Flat back up, flat back down. Imagine there's a rod in that lower back. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's hold it up and we're gonna pulse to the ceiling. Squeeze the glutes to lift, release to lower. Squeeze to lift, release to lower. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it up. We're gonna flare the knees and back. Flare the knees and back. So I want to keep those hips nice and still. I'm not dropping them as I open, or I'm not lifting as I close. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly scoop and roll all the way back down. And breathe. Let's hug those knees into our chest. And you give yourself a little rock from side to side. That bridging feels so good on the lower back, but we do want to show it some love. All right, from here we're going to move on to our ab series. Option to keep the feet planted the entire time. That's called a closed chain. If you'd like to, you can lift those legs into tabletop, which is an open chain. We're gonna take those arms straight up to the ceiling. We're gonna nod our chin to our chest. Imagine like you have your straps in your hand. Nod your chin to your chest, and then exhale, lift up. And then inhale, start the arms up first, and then exhale, lower back down. Inhale, and then exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. So our goal here is to keep those legs nice and stable. I'm not letting them pull back or lift forward. They're staying as if they're a statue, right? Let's go. 4, 3, inhale to lower, exhale to lift. 2, last one. We're gonna stay up and we're gonna exhale, crunch a little further, inhale, release halfway, exhale, crunch a little further, inhale, release back way. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, final one. Lift and hold. Lift your arms halfway up your thighs and then exhale, crunch, release halfway. 6, 5, really reach for it. Someone's pulling your fingertips across the room. 3, 2, last one. Hold. Can we lift the hands up in line with the knees? Inhale, lower down halfway. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Relax the head, drop through the shoulders. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly release back down. Give yourself a little break. You can drop those knees from side to side, or even do a spine truss, looking in opposition from the knees. And then we'll bring it back in. We're gonna bring it back up to tabletop. You're gonna have a little neutral spine or an imprinted spine if there's anything going on with the back. And then we're simply just gonna pull both legs in, and we're gonna reach the arms and the legs away. Exhale, pull both legs in. Inhale, reach away. If there's nothing going on with the shoulders and you want a little bit of shoulder action, inhale, reach, and then exhale, circle around. Inhale, reach, pull the belly button down. Exhale, circle around. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, last one, and breathe. Slowly lower back down. Give yourself whatever stretch feels good to you, whether it's a kneeling twist or even hugging those knees into your chest. And then we're gonna take a big exhale as we sit on up. We're gonna move to just a little bit of side plank, side body work. So we're gonna start with the elbow down. We're gonna start with that bottom knee bent back. That top leg is just gonna go staggered on top. So the most important part is getting those hips nice and stable, right? Nice and in a solid line versus letting that top hip roll back. We really wanna work on the side glutes and we wanna work on those abs. So we're gonna lift into that side lying position and then slowly lower back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, slowly lower back down. Being careful to not have the elbow too far or tucked underneath too much. We want to keep that nice solid straight line. I'll fix my tie here. So we're going to go straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. If you want to kick it up a little bit, you're welcome to stagger your feet for your lift and your lower, or stack the feet for the lift and the lower. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. We'll roll on to the other side. We're gonna start with that bottom leg bent. Right foot is gonna come nice and straight. Shoulders pull down and back, belly button in. We're just gonna lift and lower. This is a really great opportunity to work the obliques, to work through that side body, to keep the shoulder down and back. You can stay here if you want just a little bit more. You can stack, just make sure the hips don't rock and roll around on you. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Let's go. 2, and 1, slowly release. And then we're gonna bring ourselves back into that 4-point kneeling. You're gonna take a big inhale, and then exhale, tuck through the spine. Send the hips up. Find yourself into your downward facing dog. Then you're slowly gonna walk yourself forward until you can take a seat on the ground. We're gonna finish off with a little bit of a mermaid stretch. You're welcome to sit in your Z-sit position. If you have hip problems, you can send those legs out straight. We're just gonna take a big inhale, and on our exhale, we're gonna reach up and over. You can bend through that arm on the ground, come back up. You can keep that bottom hand over the belly button, and then back up. Big exhale, reach. Inhale to restack, and we'll switch it out. I'm gonna take a big inhale. I'm gonna reach up and over, trying to keep my bicep near my ear, and then exhale, lifting back up tall. Reach and restack. Try not to twist too much through the body. You're just coming up and over, reach, and then exhale, lift. Give yourself just maybe 1 to 2 times a week of doing this, and your spine will feel better for it. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope to see you all soon. Take care.